big headlines of the hour. Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned that any Western troops deployed to Ukraine would be considered legitimate targets by Moscow. Putin's warning comes after French President Emmanuel Macron said that 26 countries had pledged to provide post-war security guarantees to Ukraine. Veteran Thai politician Anutin Charnvirakul has now won Parliament's vote to become country's next Prime Minister. Anutin won 311 votes, securing a comfortable majority of the 492 MPs in the National Assembly. This is the third Prime Minister that has been elected by the Parliament in the last 2 years. Portuguese police have confirmed that 11 of the 16 people killed in the Lisbon funicular cable crash were foreign nationals. Amongst those who died in the crash include 5 Portuguese, 2 South Koreans, 3 British, 1 Swiss, 1 American, 2 Canadian, and 1 Ukrainian and 1 French national. Kremlin says it will not accept any foreign troops in Ukraine after French President Emmanuel Macron announces 26 allies have pledged forces by land, sea or air once the ceasefire is reached. Macron said US support will be finalized soon, with President Trump signaling possible air cover as Zelensky presses for sky protection. China has strongly opposed any move to impose economic pressure after President Trump urges Europe to target Beijing over the war in Ukraine. Foreign Ministry spokesperson of China has warned against dragging China into the matter. The Israeli military says it now holds 40% of Gaza City and vows to intensify operations until Hamas is defeated, while slamming an EU commissioner for calling the war a genocide. At the same time, US Secretary of State warns countries that recognize a Palestinian state will only create more problems. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the United States will blow up foreign crime groups if necessary, as he announces Ecuador's Los Lobos and Los Choneros will be labeled terrorist organizations. His warning comes days after a US strike killed 11 people on a Venezuelan vessel in the Caribbean, while 2 Venezuelan aircraft later fly close to a US Navy ship. Australia and Japan agreed to deepen security cooperation in the Indo-Pacific, including joint evacuation of citizens at risk overseas. Japan's Foreign Minister Takeshi Iwaya says both countries will strengthen deterrence and plan for regional contingencies. Big news of the hour: the US